Now for Frankenstein, my children! We have been returning to the classic monster over these last few years, and there's no sign of it stopping. So now let us see where his journey of revenge shall take him. And gasp at the shock ending. The monster witnesses a woman skinny dipping in the water. As always, he longs for human companionship, but knows that his appearance would repel her. So prepares to move on, until he spots a hunchbacked man named Draco also watching her, and then attacking when she emerges from the water. He finally intervenes, though Draco proves himself to be very strong, usually able to administer death blows with large logs of wood. Still, the Frankenstein monster is no ordinary man, so is able to survive this fight until he is finally able to strangle the evil man to death, though he is sad that he has been forced to kill again. Meanwhile, I'm reading it and am glad because he has been forced to kill again. The woman, Carmen, is of course frightened of the creature, even as he says he will not harm her. But then an old woman, Margarita, emerges and tells Carmen to stop being so rude to the man that saved her. She apologizes, and he is invited to the Romani camp. Well, they don't use that word, they use the G slur, but I will not. Because I actually care about language and word use, my children. How could I not when dealing with stories? Plus, I am not a racist, that helps. The camp actually accepts the monster, since they too have become outcasts from society. Still, while the monster appreciates the company and warm food, he still is on a mission to find the descendant of Dr. Frankenstein and kill him. Margarita uses fortune-telling to discern where the descendant is, and that they're not far from him. What's more, we learn that the descendant is already dead and entombed, a fact that Frankenstein appreciates because it means he will not have to kill again. As the caravan moves on to the next city, she agrees to take him there. But unfortunately, we soon learn that some members of the group, like both Margarita and Carmen, are keeping secrets. Namely, that they are vampires! Carmen goes to the city during a performance and drinks the blood of a policeman, the townspeople soon finding the dead man. Believing that the caravan brought vampires to their town, the citizens gather to force them to flee. While the majority of the group begins their trek, the monster insists on being brought to the tomb. Margarita agrees, having the monster roll a boulder into the path of the townspeople as they enter a cave she claims is the tomb. They enter the tomb, yet the monster is confused by so many bats. They find the coffin they seek, but the monster insists on seeing the body for himself. Margarita all too gleeful for this to occur. But when he pulls off the lid, he finds only a skeleton with a stake plunged into it. Margarita pulls the stake out, saying that she has come as her master commanded, revealing that she is a servant of Dracula! But we shall save the story of Dracula versus Frankenstein until next year, my children. What? I wouldn't want you to think the 10th anniversary is the best place to stop watching the Longbox.